Hello my friends, it's Ranger Russ back. I have a pickerel frog from my yard. The pickerel frog is very often confused for a leopard frog. Leopard frogs are very, very rare in Connecticut. I'm going to try and show you the spots on the back. Pickerel frog has squarish spots, very irregular. Leopard frogs will look like there's sort of a ring around the spots and they're a little bit more regular. Both frogs are toxic. They have a toxin that makes them taste really bad, so that things don't like to eat them. If they're kept with other frogs, they can actually poison the other frogs. So this would be poisonous, not venomous. Venomous means it has to be injected into your bloodstream. Poisonous means that if it comes in contact with your skin, or in this case, if another animal tries to eat it, it's going to taste really bad. It's not going to kill other animals, but if a frog were to try and eat it, their mouth would get very foamy. They wouldn't like the taste. They would probably spit it out. Probably wouldn't. The frog wouldn't survive that, but hopefully that animal would not try and eat another one of these frogs. They're very, very fast. They're not very large. I'm going to put him down and show you how fast it can move. Because they're really quick. I saw him and then it just cruised off and I had to do a little bit of running to try and recapture it. But they have some yellow on the legs. Look at that nice yellow there. He's gonna go before I'm ready, so let's just take a look at him in the grass. I'm actually saying him, I'm not sure. This frog's hard to tell. Males from females are monomorphic, so they are identical, the male and female. Nice coloring there. So again, we do have leopard frogs in Connecticut, very rare, hard to find those. Pickerel frogs, they like wet, moist areas, the moist end of a field. Not necessarily a pond. They don't have to have a pond. They do live around ponds. But they can be out, I don't have a pond here. So in the early morning when the grass is covered with dew, they really love that. Let's wait for this truck to go by. So they like those nice, moist environments that are not necessarily open water. Now it's being very cooperative. It doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. I thought that we'd show how fast and far it can jump. They get, I've seen them jump about 3 feet, would probably be the most that these guys can hop. All right, it's getting ready to go. It's gonna jump. Yep. I was doing some yard work. That's how I find lots of these. So you really need to watch out when you're doing yard work. You want to watch out for all the little critters that are out here. I was doing quite a bit of weeding for quite a long time, and all of a sudden he was there. So I'm not sure if he was there the whole time or came from another area. But there he goes. That's our pickerel frog. They're really beautiful. Look at that beautiful stripe down the side. These are one of the most beautiful frogs that we have in Connecticut. And now it's going to be hard for me to show him. There he goes, heading off, hopefully into another shrub or area where I'm not weeding. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this program. Tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock and you'll get to see a live program from the Nature Center. Can its poison absorb through human skin if someone holds it? Can he hurt humans? What would the symptoms be if poisoned? Okay, so for humans, it's not going to affect us. We can absorb it through our skin. If you were to put the frog in your mouth, the toxin, it would taste really bad, but it's not going to affect us much more than a really lousy taste in your mouth. So it's not something that's going to affect people. Your mouth might produce a lot of saliva like a dog that's trying to eat it, but it's not going to poison you. But excellent question. keep the questions coming. If you're not watching this live, you can post your questions and we will try and answer all of the questions. You can also see a video that I did on this frog if you go to the Meggs Point Nature Center YouTube channel or meggspointnaturecenter.org's Virtual Learning Center. You'll be able to see an entire program that I did on this frog. And we're going to swing around so it's still sitting over here. Let's take a look. This is just, oh, I love these guys. You see that color and you think, how does that blend in? But when it hopped into the little bushes, I have some ferns here. It hopped into the ferns. It was almost invisible. That pattern just breaks up the silhouette and makes it so difficult to see when the shadows and the twigs and branches are around it. So again, I have an entire program that I did on the pickerel frog. You can view that. And tomorrow at 11 o'clock, we'll be doing another live program from the Meggs Point Nature Center. So hopefully you can all tune in then. You can continue to send messages to the Nature Center, and we will try and answer everybody's questions if you've got additional questions. And if you have programs or ideas for programs that you would like to see, please send those in as well. I love to get the feedback. Virtual learning is great, but I really like to have some interaction with my public, with the audience. So keep sending in messages and I'll keep doing these programs. Thank you very much.